It makes sense that when studying a new language, you'd want to know if you'll be able to understand others as well. Swedish students will have no problem understanding Danish, and native Spanish speakers will have an easier time learning Portuguese. With this in mind, how are Chinese and Japanese related, if at all? Those who ask this question have likely come across their main commonality: the use of Chinese symbols. The Hanzi writing system, called kanji in Japan, was adopted by the land of the rising sun in the 3rd century. Not without difficulty, however. After all, the Japanese language did exist. It just didn't have a written form, and adding Chinese characters to the language forced the Japanese to adapt them both in meaning and phonetics. For instance, this is a symbol both countries use for the number 100. But the Chinese pronunciation is bai, while the Japanese pronunciation is hyaku. Moreover, Japanese has 2 writing systems derived from Chinese: hiragana and katakana. These have a different purpose than the Chinese writing system, as characters don't represent unique meanings but syllables. When it comes to grammar, Japanese is often seen as more complex than its Chinese counterpart. It has conjugations, for example, while Chinese doesn't. However, if we're talking pronunciation, the presence of unique tones, meanings of words changing depending on the pitch accent used, makes Chinese a lot more complex. Mandarin has 4 tones, and Taiwanese can have up to 8. Needless to say, these 2 languages are not mutually intelligible, and learning each one proves to have its own complexities. Need professional translations and interpreting for any of them? Go to datetranslations.com.